Lewis Hall is angling for a move in quite the same way.
Manchester United are very, very interested in him. But if, and it's a big if, Newcastle United ended up doing business on Lewis Hall, what kind of figure are we talking about here?
Well, he'll have the English premium and the Premier League premium. He's a very good left back. He's a bit injury prone, but I think you've got to be looking at upwards of £50 million, right?
Way higher, I think. Way higher. It's just because look at the market and the way it's been set. I just think it will probably be 70 plus if for Newcastle to sell. I don't know if he's injury prone or if he was just simply overplayed because they had no other options. I don't know what the answer is there. Obviously, he always felt like he was carrying a niggle for like 3 months during the first half of last season. But was it just a case of he had to play, he had to keep going, he had to keep playing? And if he joined a squad that had more options, would that clear itself up? I'd be interested to see that. But yeah, Lewis Hall, I mean, is not 50 million. 50 million would be a bargain for him at this point, I think, with all the things you said and with the market set the way it is.
Lewis Hall to Manchester United. Yes, Newcastle United's highly rated England international. Fresh reports suggest Manchester United are closely monitoring the 21-year-old as Michael Carrick continues reshaping his squad with young, Premier League proven talent. But this won't be an easy deal. Newcastle have no desire to lose one of their brightest stars. Lewis Hall is viewed as a key part of their future, and if United decide to make a serious move, they could find themselves in one of the toughest negotiations of the summer. Premier League's brightest young defenders, before his value rises even further. According to the latest reports, Manchester United are monitoring Newcastle United defender Lewis Hall as Michael Carrick continues building a younger, faster, and more technically gifted squad capable of challenging for major honours. Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing absolutely clear. There has been no official bid from Manchester United. No agreement has been reached. No medical has been scheduled. And Newcastle United have certainly not indicated that they want to sell. At this stage, the reports suggest United admire the player and are assessing whether a move could become possible later in the transfer window. That distinction is important. Because in modern football, monitoring a player and signing a player are two completely different things. But when Manchester United begins seriously evaluating a footballer, it usually means extensive scouting has already taken place. Performance data, video analysis, character assessments, medical history, tactical suitability. Every aspect of the player's profile is examined long before formal negotiations begin. And Lewis Hall appears to be a player who ticks many of the boxes United are currently looking for. Why Manchester United are looking at another defender. Manchester United's recruitment strategy has changed significantly over the last few transfer windows. Rather than simply chasing the biggest available names, the club has placed greater emphasis on building a balanced squad with younger players capable of improving year after year. That approach reflects Michael Carrick's football philosophy. He wants energy, technical quality, versatility, players who are comfortable with possession, footballers capable of adapting to different tactical systems without sacrificing intensity. The left side of United's defence has been one area receiving particular attention. Modern fullbacks are no longer expected simply to defend. They initiate attacks, control possession, support wide forwards, move into midfield during build-up play, and recover quickly when possession is lost. Finding players capable of performing all those responsibilities consistently is becoming increasingly difficult. Lewis Hall is one of the few young defenders in England already demonstrating those qualities at Premier League level. That explains why his name has appeared on Manchester United's radar. Lewis Hall's remarkable development. For supporters who haven't followed his career closely, Lewis Hall has enjoyed an impressive rise over recent seasons. Still only 21 years old,